Warning, there may be explicit language in today's episode. Viewer discretion is advised.
As my mic is tweaking out, I'm going to unplug it because, not dealing with that tonight. Alrighty. So, short but sweet night tonight for episode 70, not 69. Not nice.
Nice.
Still nice. Still nice. So, gentlemen, obviously, if everybody watch as I turn Dynamite down so I don't get copyrighted by TK. Obviously, I discussed it at length not 2 nights ago. Sorry, for me tonight. I'm tired. The Luka trade. Still not done talking about it, nor should I be.
Sports media is not going to be done with it until like 2 years from now. So
that's what I'm saying.
They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. It's the most shocking trade I've ever seen in my lifetime.
The only two things that compare to it are Kareem and Wilt, and those happened 50 plus years ago.
Literally.
Oh, now I see. Now I see. So the recording. We had to double check because I couldn't see EJ right away. Now I don't see Alex, and now I see EJ.
What the hell?
Yeah, weird. Now I see Alex, and now I don't see EJ. What the hell's going on?
You probably have a setting on that you can only see who's talking.
I think so. Let me see.
That's possible.
It's just gallery. Well, it's actually just gallery. So let me hit speaker. No, that actually does that. I don't know. You all know what we look like. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
If that's what the recording is, but it seems like it's not what it is. But yeah. So before the Luka trade, the biggest trade probably in sports history was probably the Babe Ruth trade, way before our time. Also ranking up there, the Kevin Garnett trade.
But here's the thing about it, and I want to talk about this.
But it doesn't compare.
Here's the thing about the Babe Ruth trade. Nobody knew he was Babe Ruth. We know who Luka Doncic is.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 6-time, not 6-time, I think it's like 5-time first-team All-NBA. He has more active All-NBAs, or he's the only active player with more All-NBAs. I'm so flabbergasted I can't get this point out. It's insane to me. There are only 4 players in the NBA with more first-team All-NBA selections. He's got more than Curry. I mean, and he's 25. The win now move to trade your franchise player doesn't make any sense to me. And every report that comes out, it just feels like they got gaslit. Rob Pelinka just gaslit
Pretty much.
the Mavericks organization into giving them Luka. I mean, it is bonkers to me.
It was out of nowhere. It was seriously out of nowhere. I didn't comprehend and pretty much see it until Sunday morning. Well, you guys know why, I don't need to say. And I saw it, and I'm like, now I see both of you. And now, and I saw it, and I'm like, what? Why? You just set your organization back years now because you literally just gave the Lakers their next Kobe. LeBron could retire next year, and the Lakers are fine.
Oh, they won't be fine. They will still probably be a playoff team, but I don't know about fine. It's just one of those things that I think
playoff team sounds fine. Playoff team sounds fine to me, at least.
That is. But I mean, playoff team in the NBA. I mean, when you got 10 teams at each conference, I get it. The play-in is awesome. It draws a lot of money, but it doesn't mean as much as like being a top 4 seed. to me, when I think fine and in a good place, I'm thinking like 5 seed and upward. I don't think they have the pieces.
Yeah, fair
but
point.
it's Luka. A healthy Luka means anything. I mean, he's the biggest floor raiser we've seen on an NBA roster in decades. It is crazy to me that this happened. And you see all the reports that are coming out that's like, oh, Dallas could land LeBron if he opts out of his contract. And they're feeding all these rumors out there, almost playing damage control. Like, I've seen conspiracy theories that the new Mavs management.
Whoa! Breaking news
what?
on the spot. The Warriors have acquired Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat.
What? What's the package? I've been waiting for this. I thought it was going to be LeBron. I thought it was going to be LeBron.
I will look it up.
Let me get this out though. Before I want to finish this point. There's a conspiracy theory out there that the new Mavs management, because they made all their money in casinos, are trying to ruin their relationship with Dallas
and relocate
so that
to
they
Vegas.
can move to Vegas instead of an expansion team there.
Yep.
And I don't think that's going to happen because the whole reason Nico was brought in was not only to run the team, but to facilitate building a new stadium and casino complex in Dallas. They're not going anywhere, but they're not helping their chances of making money. I mean, I can tell you that much. And it's still a good roster on paper. They're still going to be a good team. They'll make the playoffs. They might even get out of the first round this year, depending on their matchup. But they just went to a finals. What's the package? I see that face. What's the package?
The Miami Heat are finalizing a deal to send Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors for Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and a protected first-round pick.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder, a victim of modern slavery. You guys see that? Oh, you haven't seen this? He made a statement comparing the NBA trade deadline to modern slavery. He's like, you don't have a choice. They got to make blah, 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 blah. And everyone's like, yeah, modern slavery is making millions of dollars to play a sport you're good at. Yeah, sure, buddy. And now he just got shipped from the Warriors to the Heat. Pat Riley finally got off the deal. That's good for the Heat. I don't think Jimmy is going to do anything important with the Warriors.
Probably not.
I just put on my private story. Jimmy Butler trade breaks while I'm recording. That's like the first time something like this has happened.
Yep.
Like on the spot.
That's crazy. I was expecting something. There haven't been a lot of fireworks.
So
didn't Rodgers get traded while we were live? Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know.
A-Rod. Wow.
Dude, imagine if the Luka trade happened while we were recording.
Oh, yeah. You were recording at 1:30 in the morning, the middle of the night.
Wouldn't be the first time.
If the trade happened on a Monday at 4. I said one more time recording.
Well, Mike, it wouldn't be the first time we'd be recording.
So hold on. Let me analyze this. Say that package one more time.
Oh, no, I got to get it up.
Sorry. So it was Dennis Schroeder, Wiggins,
Kyle Anderson, and protected first rounder.
Oh, so basically chips. But it's not like Butler had much of a value anyway. They got a few bench pieces and a pick. Good for Miami. And the Warriors get a guy that wants to play there, I guess. Oh, he's going to look awful in that jersey. He's going to look horrendous in the Warriors jersey. I always see him in red, with whether it was like the Bulls, the Heat with the black and red, even the red, white, and blue with the 76ers. Like him in the Timberwolves jersey, I don't even think about anymore. And that's like probably his best years. Oh, that's great. Did you guys talk about the De'Aaron Fox trade?
I don't think so, no. But so obviously, Alex, you're not stupid, so you understand how dumb and ridiculous this trade for Luka is. But so I'm gonna ask you this question, Alex, if you can, because you understand the trade pretty well, because it's Luka.
Yeah.
Put this trade I almost said NBA. Put this trade in NFL terms.
Oh, Christ.
Actually, EJ, you do the same.
Okay. So Luka's 25, right?
Yep. And
Yeah.
AD's what, 33, I think.
Okay. Hold up.
Let me think.
I was so baffled, I just didn't even care. And my best one is like trading Patrick Mahomes right now. So that's the
Yeah.
only thing.
No, because Luka is. I think in terms of like Mahomes is I think a better football player than Luka is a basketball player, and that's saying
So
a lot.
would you say maybe like Joe Burrow?
That's what I was
Josh
thinking. It's
Allen?
like Joe
Yeah.
Burrow but who would he be for? It's like if you traded Joe Burrow 2 years ago for Aaron Rodgers. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and put some more meat to it. I'm gonna say like, I'm gonna say like Joe Burrow gets traded to like the Raiders for like Max Crosby. So we're gonna go like 2 years ago. So Joe Burrow gets traded to the Raiders for like Max Crosby, Josh Jacobs. I don't know, maybe another one of their good offensive linemen or
That's
defensive players, and like a
that's
first
too
round
good of
pick.
that's too good of a haul though.
Yeah.
Because Josh Jacobs is I think no, it's Max Crosby and a pick and a second round pick. That's the package. I think that is a perfect comp. Joe Burrow for Max Crosby at a pick.
Yeah,
It's like and I think the team comps there are really good too because the Bengals are so defensive deficient and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
defense wins championships. That's what we need to bolster." Oh, so how are you going to do that? Oh, let's trade the guy that makes our offense work. Like it just
yeah,
So yeah, that honestly is probably like the perfect NFL trade.
that is a
comp.
great
Like,
comp.
Because
Yeah.
like look what the Mavericks said after the trade. They said defense wins championships, and what do they do the next game? They lose by 40 to the Cavs. The Cavs are a possible finals team,
Oh, they're the best team in the NBA this year, by far.
but still you lost by 40 right after you said
Yeah.
defense wins
Oh,
championships.
yeah. 40's rough.
Oh yeah, it's brutal. I mean, it's an awful look.
Okay, so I will be the first one to say I'm not one to buy into conspiracy theories and stuff like that in sports very often, but I do think that there is something much bigger going on in the background than any of us know right now when it comes to this trade.
Because you just let your franchise guy go to the Lakers, and now they have
Like I saw a video. Someone posted a video of him getting off a plane like 2 nights ago on Twitter and was like, "That man is not 270
No.
pounds."
no,
Like,
no.
No.
Well, here's the thing too. Even if he was, two things. One, he could still shoot. So hand him as many triple-double burgers from In-N-Out as you want. Number two,
That's a great call.
if he was
Now that he's a Laker.
if he was 270 pounds, do you really think LeBron's not going to whip him into shape?
Yeah, get him on that HGH that he's been sipping on since he was 16.
Exactly. So literally, there is no possible logic that can help the Mavericks to understand this trade.
I genuinely think there's a bunch of theories out there. I like the fact that I like the one that where it's like Nico's wife was really interested in Luka and Nico is bad about it. Or Rob Pelinka found something just damning about Nico Harrison and then was like, "Hey man, I'm not gonna leak this if you give us Luka."
That's crazy.
How do you and here's the thing, it's like a lot of and the spin on not the spin on this, but the flop side to this is the Lakers end, where it's like every other, for the most part, you look at all their stars. You trade for Kareem. That's before the Lakers were really the Lakers. Before the Showtime era. Then you draft Magic. That's your stud. You become the Lakers. Then you trade for Kobe. All that's homegrown stuff. But they sign a lot of people. It's the allure of LA. Come play with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as LeBron signed with the Lakers, that's when I felt like a lot of this fatigue of like, oh, the Lakers can get whoever. And it just kind of, there's a lot of Lakers hate. They're like, oh, all these guys are complaining that your team isn't good when you can get pretty much anyone. To me, this one, you can't even be like, F the Lakers, man. I can't, because it's not their fault. The Mavericks called them. They picked up the phone and they go, "Hey, we want Anthony Davis. The Lakers are like, yeah, right, buddy, and almost hung up. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. But what if we gave you Luka? And immediately Rob Pelinka put him on hold, did a little jig in his office, and realized that his job got extended by 7 years.
It's like
nuts.
it's like when Randy Moss got a phone call from Bill Belichick, and Randy answered the phone, and Bill introduced himself, and Randy was like, "What, you think I'm stupid?" Click. And then Bill called him again, and he was like, "Gonna be a Patriot."
It's ridiculous. I don't like the people who are like, oh, this trade should get vetoed. Or at the end of the day, if we really look at the most plausible outcome, an idiot, a guy who doesn't really know anything about the sport of basketball and how it's run, but he was really good at selling shoes and talking to basketball players, got into this position because he's from Nike. That's the whole thing. That's how he got his job, is he had so many relationships with these players. And the idiot that got into this position also lucked into the fact that the team was getting sold by the guy who cared about it all this much. It was a perfect storm of just bad juju. And I feel bad for the Mavericks fans.
Me too, man.
It's awful.
I do too.
I don't feel bad for Dallas fans very often. They just got a World Series ring. They have had the Cowboys, even though they're trash. It's funny. That's the biggest take out of all of this, I think, is the fact that Jerry Jones is no longer the dumbest manager in Dallas. It's ridiculous. I know a lot of people have said that already. It feels like a dead horse, but I'm serious. It is crazy to me that you have the biggest competition in terms of GMs in all Big Four sports as the dumbest, and somehow you outdid him. How? Jerry Jones is going to pick up the phone and trade Dak Prescott and
is that
that's not
really
a bad trade. That's
I was
not
gonna
a
say,
bad
is that
trade.
really
I
a
don't
bad
know
thing?
why. You know why I said that? Because I can't remember their linebacker's name. I don't know why. That's crazy. I just had a dead spot. Alex, good Micah Parsons. Thank God. He's going to trade Micah Parsons for
That would be
peanuts.
hilarious.
Okay, now there you go. Now we're on the same page. Okay, two things before we move on. Two things. What?
I was just thinking about, good NFL players getting traded, and I thought about Myles Garrett.
Two things. Oh yeah, here. Before I forget, real quick. Where's Myles Garrett going? Go. Rapid fire.
Green Bay.
Go.
Green Bay.
I really want to say Washington, but they have so much money invested in their front four already, and it's really good.
I wouldn't mind him going to watch. That would be a pretty solid get for them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm going to go with the one that I want, and I know it's probably not going to happen because they also have a young, burgeoning defensive line, but I'm going to go with the Rams.
I feel like that's a good dark horse. Have you heard Cup rumors going anywhere?
Okay. So I actually want to talk about this real quick. Now that since we're talking about trades, I did want to mention this real quick because this is also a really weird trade thing that's going on right now. The Rams just decided they're going to shop Cooper Kupp and just told him like, "Hey, buddy, we're trading you. We'll give you the courtesy of trying to help you go to a team that you want to go to, but we're trading you. That's it. Get ready to move your family. Get ready to move your family."
I saw something the other day. I want to see if I can find it again.
This isn't a situation like AB where it's like we all knew he knew he was going to get traded because he was acting up and stuff like that. Like Cooper Kupp is just like the most quiet guy ever as one of the NFL's all-stars. Like
he won the Triple Crown a couple years ago. I know there's some injury concerns there. I don't think there is a wide receiver in the NFL, and this is my take on the issue. He is not going to be as good as he was with the Rams for literally any team he gets traded to. I don't.
And I do think it's a good move for the Rams to get younger, but it sucks for him because he wanted to retire a Ram.
I don't think there is a wide receiver that is more of a product of the system he's in and the quarterback he's built a rapport with than Cooper Kupp. He's so good.
Oh my God, guys, no. This is lining up. guys, this is lining up. This is lining up to be. It's not gonna happen, but this could possibly line up to be the funniest thing ever.
You think he's going to the Chiefs?
He's not going to. I do
Oh.
not think he's going to. But could you imagine?
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Could
that
you
would be-
imagine Cooper
Oh
Kupp
my
to the
God.
Chiefs? I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to get another ring. Like, try and go next season for the 4-peat.
So
Listen.
I'm trying to remember. So there was this post, I forget by who, but it was listing Cooper Kupp's future teams and who's gonna be his future quarterback. And I'm trying to remember at least two of them. And the last one I know for sure was on that list. And I was laughing my ass off because what coincidence. One, I believe, was Jalen Hurts and the Eagles.
That would be kind of
Number
crazy.
Number two, I think, was the Commanders and Jaden Daniels.
That would be nice.
And are you ready for number
Scary
three?
Terry.
Are you ready for number three? You guys are not gonna guess it. So
The
I'm gonna say
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Trevor Harris and the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
No shot.
I'm not kidding. I am
How the hell
not
would that
kidding.
even work?
I'm not kidding.
You can't trade
Go watch our
across
show.
leagues, can you?
Could you
I
imagine
think it was
Cooper Kupp
it was-
running
it was a
routes in the
big-
Canadian Football League?
It was like a Vegas betting odds thing or whatever. Like if they can't find a trade thing, they'll cut him or something. I don't know.
You know,
But
personally,
dude, yeah,
I think he's more of an Argonauts guy myself.
Yeah, there you go.
that's fine with me too. That's fine with me too. Win a Grey Cup with either the Argos or the Rough Riders.
A Super
Go
Bowl
watch
ring,
the
a
show.
triple crown, and a Grey Cup would be kind of sick. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
a whole. That's a
Go watch
Doug
the show with Trevor
Flutie
Harrison.
type beat.
That's what I'm saying. Throw an NFL Offensive Player of the Year award in there too. Yeah.
So last thing from the Luka stuff.
Okay.
Number one, Atlanta won the trade. Number two,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Jesus.
do love that. I do love that. Yeah, it finally came back around.
he's not in Dallas
The
anymore.
Trae Young, Luka trade.
Yeah,
for
he's not in
Atlanta
Dallas
is
anymore.
Actually, the win.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
until Trey probably walks.
Oh, you don't know that though. Max
So-
Christie could be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Number two, last thing I'll ask. Alex, like I said, you understand the trade well enough. What is your thoughts on the Mavericks trading away possibly the top 3 player in the league and literally their franchise guy that is only 25?
I don't think there's ever a single time where I would understand this decision in any sport. You've got like you said, you've got like a top 3 player in the league at 25 years old, hasn't even hit his prime yet.
Can I add on to this really quick too? It just
Go
is a
ahead.
little kicker at the end of it. They trade Quentin Grimes, who put up 20 points in 2 of the last 4 games, has been hooping for them and plays great perimeter defense. One of their only true guards, like stoppers, talking about defense wins championships. They trade him in a pick for Caleb Martin? What? Like 2 days after the Luka thing? Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. But all right, gentlemen, here we are, the week of the Super Bowl. For the final time, before we have a winner, a Super Bowl champion. Alex, I already know who you're picking, so I know.
Had it locked
so
in
we'll
for
get-
a year,
we'll get
baby.
the-
It has
we'll
been
get
a
the Chiefs,
year.
We'll get the Chiefs thing. We'll get the Chiefs thing out of the way whatever in a second. But EJ, I know who you're picking too, probably. So, Chiefs, Eagles, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, rematch from 2 years ago. Listen, I will start it off as random pyro is going off on dynamite right now. Okay. So I want the Eagles to win, but I think the Chiefs are going to three-peat as Joe makes the noise and leaves the room. So, Jimmy Butler already signed his extension with the Warriors.
Already? That's crazy.
Yeah.
They had that
Yes.
cooked up.
2 years, 121.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad.
They're trying to maximize Curry's time. That's totally fair.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. But all right. Before Joe comes back in, opens and closes the door while I'm recording. Why don't you take it away? Super Bowl.
I want to get on my soapbox here for the people like the Mikeys of the world. Who, I understand your Chiefs fatigue. I understand it's not fun watching one team win a lot. But I must remind you here, I have to, with all my heart, I have to tell you, look at the other team on the field. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Gross! Disgusting! Awful!
I don't care if the new owner of the Dallas Mavericks
Yes.
is suiting up against the Eagles.
Let me get on my soapbox. Let me just retake this whole thing. For all those with Chiefs fatigue, I understand it's not fun watching one team win over and over and over again. It blows. But for those who are personally affected by the other team on the field, I implore you, think rationally. This is the Philadelphia Eagles. The most notable thing about their city is a fictional boxer. That's how destitute these people are. Win or lose, they assault opposing fans unprovoked just for wearing the other team's jersey.
Yeah, that's not okay.
And by cheering for them, even if it's just because you want the Chiefs to lose, you're enabling that kind of activity. You're allowing Eagles fans, Philadelphia fans, to have a good thing. And I will die before I let that happen. If I could do anything, it is try my best to convince any of you that the Chiefs are not the real evil here. I don't care what you think about the NFL slanting games with the refs. I don't care about any of that. They have not been caught cheating once. None of their players have done anything wrong on the field. On the field.
On the field.
On the field.
DJ is prefacing on the field.
That could be said for both sides. But I say think critically about this. If you watched all the Eagles games this year, I would argue that they had just as many BS calls go in their favor as the Chiefs did.
Oh my God, you telling me the NFL has a general officiating problem and they're not blatantly
Yes.
favoring one football team?
Yes. Yes. Because we've been saying that for decades. It feels like, and it reminds me of Patriots Eagles. It reminds me of Brady going up against Nick Foles. And everyone and their mother was like, Philadelphia's the underdog. They're running with a backup quarterback. They've never won a Super Bowl going up against the evil empire. And I did the same thing I'm doing now. I got on my soapbox and I tried to talk to anyone I could. This is not a good thing. This is a matter of evil versus evil. And I would rather root for the lesser, which unfortunately happens to be the guy who already has 5 rings. I just do not root for the Eagles because it's Philadelphia. And nothing good has ever come out of there.
EJ, you beat me to every single point I was going to make because I was going to preface my pick that we all know already anyway, but I was going to preface mine with the fact that I will never, ever again root for a Philly sports team to win a championship. And the only time I ever did was when I was a naive freshman in high school and Nick Foles was going up against the Evil Empire, and I did root for Philly in that game. But never again. Because since then, I have learned and really understood what it means to be from Pittsburgh and absolutely loathe everything about the city of Philadelphia. I hope Jalen Hurts throws for 550 yards in this game and 6 touchdowns and they lose by a field goal on a terrible, terrible holding call on the last play of the game. I pray to God. I hope Jalen Hurts throws for 500 yards and 6 touchdowns, and Saquon Barkley rushes for 350 and 5 touchdowns, and the Eagles lose 75-72. I don't care what it takes. I don't care if it takes that. I don't care. I hope Patrick Mahomes completes 7 passes for 87 yards the entire game, throws for no touchdowns. The Chiefs score a safety and a 1-point safety and like 2 field goals, and they win the game. I don't care what it takes.
I don't know if this is accurate because I haven't checked them in a minute, but I think, aren't the Eagles favored by Vegas?
Are they?
I thought I saw that.
Hold up.
And that's what they tried to do with the, what was it? Oh, I can't remember what year it was. It's just one of those things where Vegas tries to get ahead of it and goes, okay, we know who the better team is, but we're going to hope everyone bets against them. Because it's
Chiefs
the
are
Chiefs.
1.5-point favorites right now.
Are they? Oh, okay. Then never mind. I'm just making
Take
stuff
them to
up.
cover, though. Are you kidding me? That's
a good cover bet.
insane.
That's a good cover bet. I just can't stress enough that the Chiefs are not what you hate. What you hate is the structure and the officiating of the NFL.
Exactly.
Promise.
You don't actually hate the Chiefs. You hate the fact that the NFL continues to do the same things that produce bad product.
And if you're still one of those people who hates the Chiefs because one of the players is dating Taylor Swift, actually just stop watching football.
Literally, we don't
because
want
that has
you.
nothing to do with the game whatsoever. Please.
Did you see the reporter who asked Travis Kelce which thing he loved more, his girlfriend or blatant 15-yard roughing the passer penalties that never happened?
I did not see that, but that's awesome.
He literally asked him if he loved Taylor Swift or phantom roughing the passer penalties more.
That's fantastic. Did you guys see Jameis doing the Fox pressers? Oh my gosh, he was hilarious. Fox hired him to go around to every one of the pressers and just ask stuff, and he would go, you're playing in this Super Bowl, blah 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 blah, big game. But the real question we all want to know here is, what's your favorite color?
I love Jameis so much.
I'm starting
goes
my
to
agenda.
Travis.
I am starting my agenda. QB2, Jameis Winston, Pittsburgh Steelers. Come on, give it to me.
Give me him.
I wanted them to
Please.
sign him like in last offseason, 2 off seasons ago, and then he went to Cleveland. It was awful.
I wanted him to get his chance in New Orleans before they freaking overpaid for washed Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Bro, EJ, not to give you PTSD, but watching him in like week 1 of 2020 when he bombed the Packers for like 5 touchdowns.
And I couldn't even be mad. Like, that was the issue. It's like I couldn't even be mad because it's Jameis.
Or like the 2019 playoffs when they threw him that lateral and he threw a touchdown to freaking like Deontay Hardy or something like that.
It was so nasty. Imagine the Wildcat formation with him and Taysom.
Gosh, but all right. Final score predictions. Who wants to go first?
Okay, so last time I did predict that the Eagles would win this game because I thought that they would end up winning. I predicted Eagles 35-31 and the Chiefs won 38-35. So that was an insanely close prediction. I'm going to be superstitious for once and I'm going to say Chiefs 35-31. I'm just going to flip the winner and keep the score.
I'm going to go Chiefs 24-35.
Okay.
Yeah, I have said my final prediction like twice already. So everybody go back and watch the other shows if you want to hear it. I'm going to be a good podcaster and say go watch the other shows.
Yeah.
But all right. So next time you see Alex, next time you see EJ, we will have a Super Bowl champion. What? You look like you saw something, EJ. That you were
Oh
gonna
no,
break.
I was just being weird. Can I get are we wrapping up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I do one little bit real quick? Can I talk about the hottest team in the NHL right now?
Oh God.
Make it quick.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Seven straight
God.
wins. 7 straight wins with a shootout goal by Patrick Kane, setting the all-time record for most shootout goals in a career. Last night against the Seattle Kraken, a game that shouldn't have gone to overtime or a shootout. They waxed them all game, but let up 2 goals because Talbot was bad. 7 straight wins for the second time this season. They're running for the wild card spot, baby. Go Wings. Go Wings. Hockey Town.
Alex, send it.
I couldn't find a piece of paper, so we're chucking this used Amazon gift card at the camera today. Good night, America.
I can't even see.